Shawty, she a freak, 10-10 freak. She don't want to speak, she want beat to the beat. I'm the voice of the street, that's a freak in the sheet. She want me for her tea, I got me for your meat. I am mad. Shawty's in that man with it.
She's so tired.
Where's this? No good cereal. I told you it's bussin'.
Quite nice.
Bussin'.
Tastes like bubble tea though. Oh, we're good?
Yeah. I think maybe that's why I like it so much.
Yeah, you know I'd love bubble tea today. You know, yeah, if you was in the UK, I say after this pod, we go for sweet one and some shisha.
Oh, those oxtail bao buns.
One of my friends went there recently and she said the exact same thing. I saw it on her story and straight away I was like, you had sweet ones. I saw the buns, so I was like, you're sweet ones.
Yeah.
Do you know I had bao buns in Wishbone.
Oh, they're not bad as
They're
well.
nice, yeah.
But not as
Wishbone is
pulled
banging.
pork?
What?
Pulled pork, is it? I think
You think you can get chicken, Korean barbecue chicken. I think you can get pulled pork as well, but I got chicken.
I've had their waffles and chicken. I've had their mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I've had their mozzarella balls. I've had about half the
I've had a
menu,
lot of
let me not
things.
lie.
Really?
Tasted
I've
their
had a lot of
pancakes.
things.
Yeah, I've been there twice, and each time we went, we ordered like,
Everything.
oh, I didn't like their Korean burger because I'm just not a big fan of gochujang. Which
Okay.
is
What's
the,
got you gang?
and it's like
Gang,
this-
gang. But
What they used to call it? Drove them, yeah,
got you gang. That's not what you, is that what you said?
yeah,
Got you gang.
gochujang.
What does that sound like?
Got you gang.
Right. What's got
But
you
I-
gang though?
No, but it's like this Korean red paste.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
it's an acquired taste. I'm just not very fond of it.
Do you not like it? I like it.
Yeah, I could be pronouncing that wrong, but I think that's how it's called anyway. Gochujang.
Got you gang.
If
It's
I
just a
butchered it,
weird-
I'm sorry.
It's like, yeah, it's a weird taste, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's like hot,
I didn't
but
like it on the burger. No, it was enough for me. But their chicken and waffles bussin'.
Really?
Bussin'.
I just got chicken tenders. But I love like buffalo chicken
Babe,
tenders.
that's like chicken nuggets.
Bro, no, but you know what? Buffalo chicken tenders. You can get them in Mad
It's
Egg.
like covered in the sauce.
Yeah, it's covered in sauce,
okay,
yeah,
that's
and a bit of
different.
ranch. Oh my days, it's the best thing ever. Like I could literally eat that like every day.
I hear it.
Have you guys tried like sweet chili sauce and mayo? And like a
I'm not crazy about sweet chili sauce.
Really?
In what?
No, just just sweet chili and mayo, like in like a wrap or something. It tastes
Like
really
I could, like I'm not against it, but it's not the first thing I'd go to. Would you have a sweet chili in a chicken fillet roll?
good. Sweet chili and a chicken fillet roll.
Sweet chili sauce
I
on a
haven't had
chicken
it.
If
fillet
there's
roll.
mayo
I
in it.
haven't had a chicken fillet roll in God knows how long.
Wow.
She has the taste buds of a 6-year-old.
But like, there's such like I think there needs to be like a study done on people who love sweet chili sauce because
I
you
love me
either
some sweet
love
chili.
it or you're just like no.
I love it.
It's just all right.
Okay.
It's all right.
All right.
It's just all right.
The sweet chili bangs, with some chips and chicken. I
Chips
came
and
home
chicken?
yesterday. You know what? My dad's been
I told
spoiling-
you the food palette of a 6-year-old.
Listen, my dad loves me. Yeah, this week. This week, yeah, he got me. I came home. I flew out maybe on the last weekend. Came home on Monday to Crunchy Nuts in the cupboard.
Aw.
I called him personally. I said, "Dad, thank you." Cool. So then yesterday, I was just so hungry from work, and then I came downstairs to KFC. I was like, "Dad, thank you." He was upstairs. I was like, "Dad, thank you." I'm literally like a 5-year-old, but I'm actually 25. God help me when I move out though. Shit.
Babe, you're gonna cry.
It's
You're gonna
rough.
miss your daddy.
Yeah. Daddy, I miss you.
You'll probably go home a lot. Do you get that? Like, cause you
I
miss
think
it.
she plans on living very far away from her family, and then when she does move out, she's then gonna realize how much she misses them.
No, I'm gonna
Yeah.
definitely miss them because I think even when I go abroad for a while, I'm like, damn, I miss my brothers and my sisters.
And then when
the
she's
most.
around, she's forever being like, "Guys,
Yeah.
why did you do this?"
Because like basically right now we have like 3 guys in the we have 4 guys in the house, like, and 3 of them like are teens, and obviously you know how guys are, they just have
Yeah.
hair everywhere in the bathroom. Not the girls, by the way, because usually the girls that have the hair in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's the guys. The guys. So I'm just, and listen, yeah, their hairs are like little tiny little onion rings, like little tiny
Onion
ones.
rings.
So obviously the water.
Calamari.
Dead ass, like, literally, and they're black and
No.
curly, and like literally they stick to the bath. Like you can't just fling water on it. and it just goes down. You know, girls' hair, like, it's very like, okay, it's a strand, it's long, goes down in the sink easy or whatever, you can pick it up. The guy's hair, you have to literally, I was like,
I don't want to know where the hair is coming from.
oh no, it's from their hair, from their head, for sure. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Please, can we get the intro in before you vex me even more?
So, welcome back to GTG, baby.
You know the vibes.
Your
The
weekly
weekly
subscription to the gist. And it's just us today, guys.
Look, can I say something? I love when it's just us. I feel like I can hear myself. I
feel like we don't have to try as hard to talk over each other.
No.
Literally, I feel like when we have these kind of like sessions, it's like I can really be myself. Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
I can really talk and speak my truth. I'm trying to think about what's been annoying me recently these days. Social media. You know what I mean? Like, it's just always...
Social media.
So, yeah, like, I just feel like growing up, right? Because no one... In secondary school, they didn't tell you, guys, social media is a drug. Make sure you use it in moderation or whatever. They just let the young ones just have their way with it. You know what I'm saying? So obviously growing up and like using social media for literally all my life. Imagine the amount of hours you spent in your life on social media. Do you know, let's say, for example, I don't know, I think it was I don't know if it was T.I. that was talking about it or somebody else, but they were like, imagine the amount of hours you used in your life to sleep and the amount of hours you were awake. Imagine the amount of hours you spent on social media. So like, imagine all the data, everything you've seen, you've just literally absorbed it and it's in your brain. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're absorbing standards that aren't yours. You're absorbing all these things that, like, you know, that has tricked you to like. Do you know what I'm saying? You now, let's say, for example, I think, what was like, me and Roz were FaceTiming, and obviously, like, we just were on Instagram, and, you know, you go see a girl and her body or whatever. And I was like, I'm not really used to seeing a lot of, like, natural female bodies. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously I'm not going around looking at naked women. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm on social media, and obviously the women are there, you know, naked. So I'm looking at that.
Yeah.
But not purposely. You know.
What's your search bar saying?
Yeah.
No, this girl, I think she just came up. It was actually on my page.
Yeah, it was her page.
Came up like really randomly.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it and I was like, is that a BBL or not?
We don't even know.
We don't know.
We don't know what's
'Cause
real anymore.
it was giving cellulite.
We don't even know
Really
what's
giving
real anymore.
cellulite. And like the hip to the thigh ratio made sense. But the waist to the hip ratio did not make sense.
It was confusing.
And then when she turned around the other way, we're like, it makes sense from the back. It doesn't make sense from the front. And we're just like, it's really wild that you actually just can't tell what's real or not.
Bro, you don't
You
know.
can't.
And
It
like,
could be Facetune as well.
No, this was videos and everything.
okay.
There was so much, so much.
Yeah, man.
And it's like a lot of people are just like, can you just wear clothes, please?
Clothes,
like a lot of people are coming underneath being like, please wear clothes. And she was just like wiping her fridge doors.
half naked, bruv.
But it's getting views.
It's getting
Yeah.
the views. Like, you can't
That's
even
Look, it had me
is.
tapping in it, trying to figure out if it was real or not.
Do you
Literally.
get?
So yeah, like social
Yeah.
media, like it's just too much. And obviously nowadays, like for the past few months, even a year, I've been trying to unlearn all the things I've absorbed from social media. So but it's kind of frustrating because these things feel right to me, but it's not right to think this way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's been on my shoulders,
Heavy shoulders.
bro.
Heavy shoulder day.
Yeah, man. No gym.
No gym. Just socials.
Literally. But yeah, just to the week. So Krishan is in jail.
She like, how long is she going to be in jail for?
You know, my favorite thing to do is talk about Krishan and Blueface. Blueface daddy even came up basically like asking people to like pray for Blueface to get out of jail. No, I'm praying they lock him up in there.
Oh.
And they throw away the key. Like lose it. Someone swallow it. Something.
It's crazy.
Like
But yeah, she's in jail for some. I
the
forgot what
damage that man has caused. Like she's in jail because of him. She showed up to his court date when they were looking for her.
bro.
So the minute she showed up to court, they locked her up.
That's wild.
And don't forget, there's still a child.
Right now, both parents of
Yeah.
that baby. And then even so many people are saying like they're wondering about the development of that child because the videos and the photos of the child they've seen, the baby was like far didn't seem very developed for how old the child should have
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
And that's kind of sad because once again, it's also social media. You don't know if those videos are recent or not. They
Yeah,
could have been much older. So it's a bit wild that people are even able to talk about her child in that manner.
Do you get?
Yeah, I won't lie, lock the two of them up. She needs to clear her head.
Do you think they're gonna be together when they both get out?
I think it's going to go
posted-
back to exactly the way it was.
Yeah, she posted him on. She was on her Snap story. She like showed the face where she has his face.
Yeah,
She was
wild.
like, "Love you." Hey, gosh, I thought it was over this. I
I
thought it was
don't
over it,
understand what kind of judge she did.
bro.
Bro.
It's judge.
Bro.
Because that's the only excuse.
But then what about
For
his
her
first
insanity.
baby mum?
She's not like...
She good. And
She's
they've been
not
together
like...
a time.
No, but she's not as bad as that one. What's her name?
I don't
Can't
know,
even
like,
remember. She's not as bad as her.
but she's very dormant, I think. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was at the Jason Lee show when it's like obviously Blueface and Krishan went on, and then Blueface and Jaden went on, yeah. And he's basically like sitting on that interview being like, yeah, I cheated on her, like, she accepts it, do you know what I mean? Like, and she's just sitting there like, yeah, like, what?
You know what my friend told me?
I say she's doing her own shit too, though.
No, because like she's never been with anyone else. Do you get me?
Yeah.
That's why he's kept her around, because like she's basically like pure or whatever he wants to call it. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
she stayed loyal to him while he's gone off and done everything. Like at least Krishan.
Lock him up and throw away the key.
Do you get? But at least Krishan, yeah, like she's a bit wild, like, and there's obviously maybe a few marbles missing or whatever, but at least she's doing her own thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's always like had her own personality. Whether that be good or bad, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'd rather, I don't know, no, I wouldn't say I'd rather be Krishan, but
I think they're
I'd
both
rather be
opposite
never-
spectrums of the
Yeah.
same abuse. One's
Yeah.
just, I think Krishan just acts out because that's her personality. She's not the type to sit quiet. But they're both the exact same then. They both keep going back to him. It's just
Yeah.
Jaden's quiet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do think although there's some accountability that needs to be taken, I do think that he's the one that's driven them mad. But
Yeah, I don't know what he's done.
so basically, I was talking to my friend, yeah, and he was like, with the whole Davido and Chioma thing, he was like, he gets why she stayed with him.
Because it's money.
Not even money. If she was to break up with Davido and get with another man, what's gonna stop that man from cheating? Because if now, yeah, he cheats and she leaves the guy who cheated, he will think she doesn't love him.
Because she loved Davido and stayed true, he's cheating.
Yeah.
No, I think
Wow.
that's a
It's
mental
tough.
concept.
It's tough. So, for example, with Krishan and the other baby mom, like it's hard to now date guys now because their standards.
No,
are,
but that's a bit whack that he thinks you have the same standards of that you had with your ex.
yeah. Do you ever know
Like-
that saying like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me
Yeah.
twice, shame on me. Do you know what I mean? So if you was gonna cheat, like if the next partner you get with, they cheat, like it's fool on you. Do you know what I mean? If you're gonna restart
But
that
it is
history.
full on them. However, like that's why like guys, if you ever get where guys will kind of like try and ask you questions about like the guys you've dated in the past, because it's kind of like a reflection of you and the men you've decided to choose to be with in your life. Although some things we can't handle. Let's say, for example, the whole like you're not supposed to tell a man if your ex has cheated on you and you stayed, because it obviously it's not allowed, but it kind of gives the
To me, I still
vibes
find
of-
that concept even so weird that you can't be honest about things. And it's like you're trying to protect yourself from someone doing exactly what you're protecting yourself from. That's wild. The fact that I can't tell you the truth, this is what I've suffered. So you know what I've been through, the traumas I've been through. And it speaks more highly of the man if he's going to do those same things.
You get-
Like that's crazy.
Of course.
Like I've never liked that concept.
No.
Don't tell a man this because you've been through this. He'll find new ways to hurt. I do think it's quite true.
yeah.
Because one thing men have is audacity.
I think there's levels to it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like obviously,
Audacity.
I don't mind communicating my past to a man. It's just the way I'm gonna communicate it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah,
anything.
it just goes back to just not giving the wrong person information that they don't deserve to know.
yeah, true,
Yeah.
to be fair, but yeah, I just thought that was so crazy.
That is wild.
Another gist of the week is this woman surprised herself with a proposal. Did you
Oh
see
my
that?
God, I saw
Wait,
that.
what?
Yeah, girl.
She surprised herself.
We need to pack up the internet and throw it away, girl.
And there's no man.
There's no man. She literally plans a whole thing with marry me and goes,
It's giving cuckoo.
Guy.
Like, imagine being that desperate for a proposal. He ain't. No one's gonna marry you.
Does she
after
even
that.
have a boyfriend?
No, she's
Oh,
single.
so she just wanted, and she
She
posted it.
showed up
She
to her
posted
proposal
it.
herself, and it wasn't a comedy skit.
Did she invite people?
Well, it was recorded,
Cameraman.
so someone was there.
Bro,
Did you
what's wrong with people?
Bro, that's not even the worst one. This woman won her race in the Olympics and went to go propose to her man in front of everyone.
Which one would you, if you had to choose between two, which one are you
I'm
choosing?
proposing to myself.
Yeah, I'd rather be the cuckoo. I'd rather be the cuckoo. Because
Propose to a man
at least
on
that's
national TV.
Did he say
at
yes?
the Olympics? He has no choice
yes,
but to
yeah.
say yes. At the Olympics, you don't want to be
Imagine
known
he
as a
said
guy
no.
who turned. I guarantee you, even if he does say no, he's doing it once he gets home. He's not doing that with all the news reporters, Sky News, BBC News, everyone, RT News.
What would you like?
rather
Like,
be
what would
cuckoo.
it take for you to propose to a man?
Wait, what would you rather be?
No, I'd probably propose to myself.
Cuckoo,
No
yeah.
lie.
What it takes to propose a man? I don't know. Like, I need to be like.
He has to be dying.
Dying.
He has to be dying
I actually know. I know.
because he can't get on the floor. If you're hospital bound, you're the love of my life, and you can't do the kneeling on the floor. I propose to you, but you have to be dying.
Okay, right. So let's say, yeah, if you were gonna, propose to a man or like beg him to propose to you. Which
Wait,
one
what?
are you choosing?
Wait, choose.
So you have to beg him, like the only way he's gonna propose to you, if you have to beg him or propose to him.
I'm alone, and I'm gonna die alone.
You know what it means to
What?
beg a man to propose to you?
I'm dying
Could you
alone.
imagine?
Can you imagine?
Girl, I will die alone.
What do I always say?
Please,
Jesus
can I have
is
the
enough.
ring?
Jesus will always be enough.
I just really want a ring. Please. Could you imagine? Ugh, even saying it myself is making me feel ill.
Pretty please.
Pretty please. Like, I just
I
really
even-
want
I
one.
even bought the ring. Just go pick it up on Tuesday.
Could you imagine?
Meet me at this restaurant.
Or the Olympics.
There was
Which one do you have to
something
choose?
I read somewhere about that.
The Olympics.
That it was like, that's what she did. Oh, it was a dilemma. It was on someone else's podcast. It was on the Uncut podcast. So this girl has a ring that she got from her ex that she still wears on her finger, right? She's explained the story to her current person that she's seeing now. So basically what happened was she bought her own ring in the past and gave it to her ex
To give to.
it to her.
Wow.
So everyone thinks it's the ex who gave her that ring, but it was really her who bought the ring.
I'd just pawn it.
So that's what everyone's saying.
I'm
But,
giving
like,
it back.
you
No,
need
I'm
to-
giving it back. What do you
need to-
mean?
Girl, I'm selling it. He ain't keeping my money. I'm selling it.
No, but even if, like, the thing is, yeah, you obviously, if you wanted to buy yourself the ring, buy yourself the ring. Why you buying a ring, giving it to a man, and asking him to give it back to you? Because now you look at, like, that ring, yeah, I'd just be looking at my hand being like, wow, I was an idiot. Like, I was an idiot. Do you get me? Because
100%.
I'm sitting there being like, I could have bought my ring myself. Do you know what I mean? And it would have had more meaning than, like, what?
Some women do that. When their men are broke and they want to be those girls who are like stepping into like, oh, I'm trying to save face so he doesn't look bad in front of everyone. A lot of girls do that.
Well, no. But buy within your means.
That's what she
Get me?
should have done. That's what she should have done.
Like, fair enough.
Date within your means.
Date within
Damn.
your means. But, like,
Gosh.
listen, money gets tough. Do you know what I mean? All
Yeah.
these
Yeah,
things
life gets
happen
tough,
and
yeah.
whatever. But why are you trying to, like, if you're doing it for your man to save face, yeah, stop expecting expensive things if you know he can't pay for it. Do you get?
Yeah.
And also, he's not your man anymore, so whose face are you saving, really? Tell everyone the truth.
Yeah.
I actually
Why'd you
bought this
have to-
ring.
I don't know. Just
Put
just
the
doesn't
ring
make sense.
down. If I was that boyfriend, I'd be like, burn that ring or leave.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'd sell it personally.
Yeah, maybe
'Cause I
sell,
wouldn't-
maybe
I
sell it.
wouldn't- I
That was a bit dramatic.
I wouldn't want some that every time I look at it reminds you of your other relationship while you're in your new one.
Yeah.
Ew.
Why does the
Goodness.
ring have so much
Exactly.
meaning?
Exactly. Like, I'd sell it and buy myself a newer and a shinier ring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or wait for
bigger
your
and better.
new man to give you a ring.
I don't know why, like,
True.
you know, women put themselves in situations like this. Like, it just,
It's
I
sad.
can't fathom.
It's just
Do you know
sad.
what I mean? I just can't fathom. Well, first of all, my friends won't even have it. My friends won't even have it. I feel like my friends can smell bullshit from a mile away. So you saving face for your friends, like, are they really your friends? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was even her mom that was calling her out and being like, why are you wearing that ring? Even your mama telling you.
She still
girl,
wants
you're
her
wrong.
ex. She still wants her
She
ex.
probably does.
That's like, honestly, that's the only reason. Because why else would you wear the ring? Even if your mom is telling you, like, BFFR,
Yeah.
BFFR.
Yeah. Girl, you
Oh my
ate with
gosh.
that.
I want to
Yeah.
know, like, from the male viewers, right? Please put it in the comments or DM the page or anything. How would you feel if a woman you were dating for like years bought her own ring, gave it to you to propose to her? Please tell me how you'd feel about that, because I know you probably.
And if
won't
it's
feel
not shame, you're answering the wrong comments.
good. Please don't. If it's not shame, don't give us a DM.
If it's shame,
Answering
comments.
wrong if it's not shame.
Literally, right?
Bro, that is wild.
Yeah, you're a date. I only have 1 year in A because obviously I've been doing mental block.
Oh, you haven't been on social media like that yet? Me too, actually, this week. I haven't really been on that social
Yeah, I
media
haven't
too
really
tough.
been trying to. But yeah, year in A, birthday dinners.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm going to one tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So you guys would do birthday dinner?
Yeah, I was even thinking of doing one for my 30th. I haven't planned it. I haven't planned anything for my 30th
Yeah.
yet. Even though it's in 4 months, bro. So I need to get planning.
We need to have a big ass party, Rose.
Yeah, like
Party.
whole party, bruv.
Yeah.
Finley and everything, man.
Guys.
Big ass party.
Asha Abbey.
Guys, it's just... I see my birthday's in December. You know, that
Even
equals
better.
Christmas parties. So I was thinking of actually doing it in January, because then everyone will be back from like holidays and stuff, and Christmas
Like
won't be
end of
around.
January.
Yeah, so I was thinking January, because I was like 2 weeks away from being in 1995 baby. So I was like, I as well just do. And I'm not one of those who actually cares for it being on my birthday, because I never celebrate my birthday on my birthday. I've always had exams, always Christmas plans. So yeah, I'm thinking January next year. So I like birthday dinners.
Would you get people to pay or would you pay for everyone?
Depends what my bank account's talking.
I think
If it's like really personal, like let's say it was like under 10 people, yeah, I'd
Like,
actually
yeah,
pay for
you
my
could,
friends.
For the dinner.
Yeah. Like if it's like, because they'd be like my bestest friends, like I would. Of course, you guys would be there.
Yeah.
But if it's, I have
I
more
like
than 10 friends. Let me not lie though.
I don't know. I don't know if I like birthday dinners just because of the table setup. Do you know what I mean? But if it's like a birthday like party, just gathering, where like I'm closer proximity to everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Birthday dinners with close friends. Birthday parties with acquaintances.
Fairs. I don't
Do you
even
get?
have acquaintances like that.
No, but I mean, like, see
yeah, I
the
get
way
where
you're
you
like,
come from.
yeah, your day ones. Like, have a small dinner so everybody can, like, converse. But if you're going to have, like, a bigger one, like, if you're going to have a party, like, invite, like, more people.
Yeah.
I've never thrown myself a party.
I've had a party before. Like I had a party back in 2000 and I think it was either 15 or 14, and everybody landed. That was the day where like Tyler and Blanche could actually, they had those peeps. I dead ass. You guys, I don't know, people listening that used to live in Blanche, like when Ongar was popping, there was a party in Allendale, right, on the front, and everybody landed.
That was
But
your
guess what
birthday?
Yeah. Guess what my mom did though? After the party, right, she got everyone in a big circle and started preaching.
Really?
That's actually smart. That is smart. I love that.
Literally. God bless her.
No,
But
shout
yeah,
out to
like,
your mom for that.
But then again, like it's just cleaning up after. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And stuff like that. So, but nowadays, like people don't really be inviting people to each other's houses. Maybe because of COVID, one or two,
Yeah.
because like, you know, everyone just. I think everyone right now growing up, I feel like more and more people respect privacy more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's only like probably like 2 houses I go to on rotation. Well, 3. Yours, Reese, and Aisha's in Mani. Like that's the only houses I'd be going to. But I haven't really been to and I have another friend in Luton, but like I haven't really been to everybody else, like anybody else's houses, even my other close friends. Because
Yeah.
everyone's like, privacy, this is my space. But I don't mind people coming to mine. I don't mind my close friends coming to my house, and I take care of them, whatever. But people don't really like going to each other's houses like that.
No, you have to be a lot more personal, I think.
Yeah.
It depends. Like, I don't know, like,
I
I
like
like
being in
it-
my friends' houses.
if it's warm, like, and you can go outside the back, like with the gazebo, banging. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, have a little cheeky little barbecue, that's fine. But in this country, when do we have sun?
Yeah, true. Yeah. And we're all working.
Very, very,
Do you get?
very,
We're actually
very,
all
We're actually
true.
all busy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
Bro, we be tired.
Literally. I have a morality test for you guys.
Morality. Ooh.
Yeah. Why are you scared?
I was just like,
Be anything with you, Demi.
Yeah, no, it's not anything too bad. But like, I got it off TikTok. Shout out to the babe. Hopefully, I can put her into the description box. But yeah, basically, cool. Painting the scene. you have a best friend, you're just minding your business one night, she comes over and she has bruising on herself because her partner has been physically abusive. Calm. So obviously she's like, cool, don't mention it to anyone, don't call anyone, let me just stay with you, and all that stuff there. So cool. She stays over the night and she leaves the next morning and everything. Cool. So now there's been a missing report for your best friend.
Wow.
And obviously the best friend's mom has called you to see if you've seen her anywhere or whatever. And you're like, oh, I saw her last night. Cool. So then you tell the police and the mom like, oh, you know, her partner beat her up. She was at my house last night or whatever. Calm. So obviously what happens is the partner gets arrested because the best friend is
missing.
Is dead. Yeah, the best friend is dead. So now like your best friend is dead and like obviously, you know, because no one could find the body. So they just assumed her dead. So now her partner is in jail. Cool. You get a random call one day as the best friend saying, yeah, I framed my partner because of the abusive, you know, the abusive she showed towards me. I'm in like, let's say, for example, I'm in Barbados with someone else that I'm really in love with. Don't tell anyone. So cool. Are you gonna
see the morality difference between me and Ree? Because you should know my answer.
Are you gonna allow your friend to let an innocent man go to jail, or are you going to just let your best friend live her best life in Barbados with this guy? So,
yep, I am.
Morality test.
I'm letting her live her best life in Barbados, shaking yash, and I'm gonna catch the next flight out to join her.
Guys, drop in the description box what you would do.
Ree's like innocent. I'm just like, well, she just... See, the thing is, right, I know it's framed, but it was that believable. Because if you deep it, for him to be in prison, right?
Right.
For him to actually be convicted, they would have had to been proof that he was actually abusive to this person. They're not just going to chuck him in, especially if there's no body. There's no body. There'll need to be some sort of proof. So I'm like, she probably saved another girl from going through what she just went through. I ain't mad. I'm gonna mind my business.
I think that, yeah. I don't know, like, it's the framing part. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you in Barbados? Do you get me? Like, just, like, if this was happening, let's get it fixed properly. Do you know what I mean? Because he still will probably go to prison.
Yeah.
Then we go to, that's what I'm doing. That's actually what I'm doing. Okay, babe, yeah, understand, 100%. You need to get on the plane back home. We're going to go to the police. We're going to tell them like, you're not dead. But we're also going to tell them everything that's happened because I've been documenting it every time he been coming to my house. He's going to get locked up for the real reasons. Do you get me? And then she can go back to Barbados.
He'll be let out of jail and she'll be going into jail for planning on framing him.
Really and truly.
Well, no, we get that. That's why you get the top lawyer, yeah?
Yeah.
And you say...
She'll still be framed.
No,
I mean, she'll still be going in for frame.
No, she didn't frame him. She didn't frame him. She was running for her safety. Do you get me? So she's not going. She's running for her safety. She rang me out of fear.
If anyone beats my best friend,
to
the point you're lucky that he's not dead to even begin with. Like that night that he beat her, she would have been hiding in my house. We are going to bury a body. The two of us are going to bury a body.
I think I'm minding my business.
I'm so you beat my best friend to that point.
Mind my business. It's
either she had to frame you.
Why is he in jail? He didn't have a good enough lawyer.
It was a bit too.
There's no proof of the body.
It was too believable. If he made it into jail, he's too. I filled out my morality test. I know I filled it. If you be my best friend, I hope you go to jail. For sure. That's what I'm doing. I'm keeping my mouth quiet, booking the next flight to join her and her man to Barbados.
But yeah, I thought that was so good. Like, I don't know.
That was a good one.
I think I'll mind my business though. I think I'll mind my business and hope that he has a really good lawyer and stuff like that. Because it's none of my business. It's none of my business. Because it gets techie when your friend has committed a crime.
Yeah, I don't think I can ever send my friends to jail.
No, I'm not sending them to jail, but I'm gonna try persuade them to do the right thing.
I know if it's me and my best friend Naomi, we're not doing the right thing.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're double trouble when the two of us are together.
Out of the three of us, who do you think can hack jail better? Guys, drop in the comments who do you think. I'm really trying to get you guys engaged. Who do you guys think can hack jail?
It's me.
I think I could hack jail.
I think, yeah.
I think we could hack jail too.
Don't look at me now.
Why? Why?
Shit.
No, Debbie can't.
Cry. The
I
clothes
think I go in and make
ugly.
friends.
Yeah.
I think
mean,
jail is one of the reasons why I don't really commit crimes.
No, like I
don't want to be in jail, and I'm not even terrified of people in jail, depending on what you do.
I can't wear wigs in jail.
I'm okay with that. Look at me right now, no wig.
Prison break.
Exactly, I'm halfway there.
I don't know. Like I think it'd be fun to go to jail for a day.
I would love to go. I would sit there and want to hear all the shit they did, because I love crime documentaries. Like, I love that
Ross,
stuff.
I think if you start asking criminals what they did, you're gonna get in trouble. In the nicest way, they're gonna be like, I didn't do anything.
I keep their secret. What did you? Ooh, that was a good plan. You should have done this. That would be me in there.
You ask someone in prison what they did, they say, I didn't do it.
Really?
I didn't do it.
No, I think the people in prison really know what each other have really done, depending on how long your sentence is.
Yeah.
If you're in for a short time, you probably don't know too much. But if you're in there for life,
Just a little day trip, girls.
you
Just think
know.
about it.
I'd love to go. I'd love to have a chat with the Scissor Sisters.
Wow.
I would love to have a chat with them.
Who are the Scissor Sisters?
There are these two Irish women who killed their mom's boyfriend because I don't know if he was abusive, but he was cheating on her for sure. So they chopped him to pieces, and till today apparently they can't find his head or his penis. Look, I think he was abusive to their mom.
It could have been.
I think he was.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. We'll say allegedly because I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm 100% sure they chopped him to pieces and they
just say
hopped on a
hello.
train with his head and his penis, and they tossed him in different places, and still hasn't been found.
Okay.
But sit down, like just get the gist. Imagine.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Can't get
tell
the
me.
gist.
I'd be like, look, I completely hear it. I can. If someone raised their hand on my mama too, I hear it.
Yeah.
I'm not judging you.
But yeah, no, I think it'd be nice. Do you get me?
To go to jail.
Yeah. Maybe we just do a day trip.
You guys do a good day trip and FaceTime me.
Alright, sorry. With what phone?
You know there's phones in there.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, what alcohol brands do you guys stay away from?
White liquor.
Smirnoff.
Listen, Ciroc?
Brown tequila as well. I can't do.
Brown tequila.
I think I can.
No. Any white spirits.
I remember like Ciroc gave me memory loss in the moment.
Ciroc is banging.
It's sweet, yeah.
How much did you drink?
Bro, my friends told me I said some shit that I do not remember 5 minutes ago. Literally, it's crazy.
Bro, I remember brown tequila. Me and my girls, we went on a holiday and we were all going through it. So we were taking back the shots. Back to back to back. Guys, my last memory was being in an elevator. I've never been this drunk in my life. And it was by accident because we clearly didn't realize how much shots we were taking. Because they weren't in shot glasses, they were in champagne glasses.
Oh, banging.
Yeah, so we didn't realize. If I still have the videos in my Snapchat, I'll actually insert the video where you can see how big they are. It's tequila. My last memory is being in an elevator thinking, once these doors open, I need to run outside because I needed to vomit. Guys, I passed out outside. I passed out. I'm sure my best friend Naomi has a photo of me. We're on our way to Coco Cure. That's why the first time I went to Coco Cure was with you, because the last time I never made it. She got my ass back inside. I don't know how. And I swear to God, there's this video of her sticking me in the shower, and I didn't want to stand anymore, so I laid on the shower floor with my hair and everything, wig on and everything, just there on the floor, and my legs up on the wall, and water just running on me, being like, I don't want to leave. And I've never had brown tequila again.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Traumatized.
Can you drink? Can you handle a drink?
No, I don't drink that much. That's the thing. That's how I should have known. And I honestly think like what hit me was that when the elevator door opened, I think it was the fresh air.
Yeah.
You know when you're drinking, when you go
get that
outside,
switch,
it hits you heavy. I think that fresh air hit me like wham.
Do you know what? Like, I was only talking to my mom the other day, and she was literally like, "Yeah, like I taught you how to drink." And she was like,
"Your mother."
Yeah, she's like, "I taught you how to
drink." She's a mother.
No drama. No, but she was like, "Baby girl," she was like, "It was me and you." She was like, "You know, I wanted to make sure that if you were ever in a situation and you couldn't handle your alcohol, not that you couldn't handle your alcohol. She was like, I just never wanted you to be in a position where you wouldn't be able to handle yourself." Do you get me? Which is like I think it's actually quite like
Yeah.
noble in a way, because it's sort of like, yeah, fair enough. Now I can drink, yeah, like I'm not trying to brag or anything, but
Go on, girl.
like it was sort of like to stop me getting into situations that like, because I think it can be very scary when you like lose your sense of
Yeah.
like whereabouts and stuff.
Like, you know, yeah, it really shocks me because people really get drunk and their senses
like
are
it, though.
out the window. Like, they literally don't fathom, like, a different character comes out. Have you ever seen someone that's, like, been waved? I remember one time I was at a party, literally a couple of weeks ago. This girl that, like, you know, I saw as someone, like, you know, I don't know, I regarded quite highly, do you know what I'm saying? Get waved, and, like, you know, they was moving a bit crazy. I was like, oh, like, it's crazy. But I don't ever want to allow myself to ever get to that point ever, because I'm representing a lot of people. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, people actually be letting loose. Like,
I do let
letting
loose.
go.
I was like, alcohol lets you loose.
But I
I don't
think
remember the last time I went loose. I don't remember.
I remember like I just do silly things when I'm drunk. Like I find everything hilarious. Hilarious. And it's just like, but I remember like my 21st, I went out and I ended up on the way home, came back to the cafe, and I was like, the girls were with me and I was like, yeah, after party of mine, let's go, yeah. They literally all came back. I ran upstairs and like my godfather was in my room and I was like sleeping up in the spare room and everything. But supposedly he told me that I literally jumped into my bed and he was like, Grie, what are you doing? And then I just got up and then went into the spare room where my friend and her boyfriend were staying. And I literally just jumped in between them, like my little blazer, my dress, my makeup still fully on. And when I woke up in the morning, I was in the exact same position. Like my makeup was perfect because I literally was just asleep like flat on my back. And they were literally like, you literally just jumped in to between us, like no comments, no nothing. They were just like, why did you do that?
It makes you like do bad things. I remember there was this one time, you know, the time where like I told you I put my stripper heel legs on one guy in the club.
Yeah.
That night, first of all, I threw up in my friend's bag. And I said I'll get her another one. I said, babe, I'm sorry, I'll get you another one. She has a new bag now. Cool. So then we went back and I literally slept on the bed with my legs like this on the floor, straight. Oh, there goes my glasses. And that's how I literally slept on the bed. Like my legs were literally. You guys know how like there's a bed. My legs were literally hanging on the edge. I just slept like this. You just be doing things. But yeah, I'm trying to remember the last
I'm
time I
not
got
that
this.
drunk very frequently.
I think nowadays I drink. Sorry, mom. I drink wine.
Oh,
So that really
maybe,
just
yeah.
it calms
Maybe
me
that's what
down.
it
Like
is.
and just
I don't like shots either. Like it does something to me.
Yeah.
Like I've been saying
Rose
it.
tequila? Have you ever
I
had
don't
rose
do
tequila?
Oh yeah, no, we had that in your
Bro.
house. That was nice.
Oh, you know.
But those are baby shots. Like baby Guinness, rose tequila. They're I can handle
That's
those.
what you need,
But
though.
the stronger spirits, like I'll actually vomit now.
Yeah, like I can't do gin. It's a
I
no
don't do
go.
yeah,
Uh,
gin is-
vodka. It's
I haven't had vodka in years.
but yeah, definitely dark spirits.
If it's not Henny, a cognac.
Hey, listen, anything
Henny's
brown, I'm
wild.
down, baby.
No,
Anything
but I mix it.
brown,
I
I'm
don't
down.
drink any of that stuff straight.
Brown
I
just seems
I
like
really, really mix it.
Easier to like. Brown kind of looks like Coke.
Wait,
JD and
good.
apple juice.
Guys, the gala, we were all wilding.
I was one.
That was the last time
The
I was
5 Palm Gala.
fucked.
Yeah.
Shout out to 5 Palm.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What a
It
night.
took me like 2 weeks to recover
What
from
a
that.
night.
No joke.
What a night.
Yeah.
But that was a good night.
Yeah.
That was a very good night.
We had fun.
We did.
We did have
I
fun.
had fun. It's hot in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we can't disclose the fun.
What was I gonna
mine.
say?
Run it up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I think they have another
Less
gala,
shots.
innit?
Yeah, they are. They are.
An
But I think-
Afro gala?
Yeah, another Afro
That's
gala.
sick.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
sick.
yeah, man.
We need to recap on our trip to the UK when we went to go see the Wright Brothers film.
Yes, you went to go see the Wright Brothers films.
That was sick. That was a really,
It was
really,
really,
good.
really good. Yeah.
We saw it about a month ago now. I think it was about a month ago.
So the plot was basically this guy had a friend. They were besties, 2 guys, and obviously one was just like, I like being single. I want to be single. You know what I mean? Fast life. Da da da. And the other one's like, I've found the babes. So obviously you know how like you know what happens. The guy that finds the babes, less attention goes to his boy that's single, so they don't really hang out too much. And his boy's like, "What? You found the babes? Da 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 da." Just not really taking him seriously. the best friend now gets married and all that stuff, and the other best friend is still single, and like he actually ends up alone at the end. He actually ends up. I was shook. You know, like I'm so used
Table for One.
Table for One. Yeah, I like happy endings, but I was actually so upset that he actually ended up alone, like literally alone, and he had so many options.
There was a couple of lessons that he needed to like go through. So he was someone who acted in one movie, and he never let go of the fact that he acted in that one movie that was supposedly good. He used to constantly rewatch it. One of his housemates was also a screenwriter, a playwriter. She used to win awards, so he kept on trying to like prove himself, basically being like, I can do this without you, I don't need you, wanted the next big thing. But he tried dating, I think, a girl in their workplace, and then she ended up dating someone else that he knew. So it's like he had a girl, then he lost her, didn't know how to keep a girl, lost his best friend because he's just too stubborn to actually admit how much he loved his best friend. But it all stemmed from, I think, issues that he had from growing up with abandonment issues from, I think, his dad.
Yeah, his dad wasn't there.
His dad wasn't there. And it was just kind of like good to sort of see how a grown man can still be so affected by things in his childhood.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It was real. It was a really, really good play. Like I'd watch him more than once.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good. Y'all need to come to Ireland.
Yeah, that'd be banging.
That was really fun.
But do you not think, like, see how, like, the way he ended up alone, like, this is sort of just a question, not about the play, but, like, a lot of people end up alone because they don't try.
That was literally it with him. He just didn't try.
Or his intentions weren't pure.
Yeah, his intentions weren't. He basically played that girl. He played Diana, and then Diana decided to leave him to go date someone else that he knew. And then on the day of the wedding, he basically ended up being like a best man. He even treated his bro's girl really, really bad. He was always so disrespectful.
Yeah,
That's what he was probably wanted.
projecting.
The plot line that I thought was really funny was that girl who dated the Deliveroo driver.
Yeah, she was too relatable.
It was too funny.
She was delusional.
She was so delusional with the men that she dated, and this Deliveroo driver, basically when she met him at first, like, was not as into her. He was like, he had so many girls in like all the different areas that he was like dropping food. Eventually he realizes he does really like her, and then they end up getting back together. So it wasn't until I think when he wrote the play, he actually ended up winning an award for it, and he couldn't celebrate with anyone because he'd basically exiled everyone, and
From his life.
he was the only one who was lonely, and that's why he had to sit and enjoy his dinner at his table for one.
Yeah,
That's
it's so sad.
devastating.
It was actually really
It's
sad.
very true, though.
I was rooting for him so bad.
It actually happens quite a lot.
Yeah, that's why I feel like, me personally, I always try and make a conscious effort to make sure the people around me feel loved by me. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you guys? So basically, I was struggling with something like a couple years back where I had to understand that people are not going to love me the way I want to be loved. They're going to love me how they want to be loved. Did you guys ever go through that kind of revelation in life, and how did you deal with it? I was sobbing.
No, that's why people...
I cried.
People always say in your relationships, make sure you're loving them in their love language, not yours.
Yeah.
It's the exact same concept. It's natural for you to treat people the way you like to be treated. And that's why with the love languages, guys help me remember because I don't remember all of them.
Acts of service, physical touch,
Words of affirmation, gift giving,
and
physical time, quality time.
quality time,
Yeah.
You just give it in your order or preference free.
No. I actually watched it. I watched the video the other day, and I'm gonna see if I can get it about like this whole love languages thing. And it's quite funny because it's basically saying like the love languages that you have is what you were missing as a child.
Damn.
That's deep.
Bro. I was literally like,
That is actually so dead ass.
yeah.
You know how I have attachment issues?
Yeah, that's why yours is quality time, isn't it?
No. It's
What's
actually,
yours?
I kind of like, obviously once I knew that I have this like
I
trauma
think
and
acts of
childhood
service come from being firstborn daughters.
No, see, my love language used to be words of affirmation, right? But I realized that like people can say a lot of things, but their actions can't match, which kind of frustrated me so much. So I kind of reverse engineered myself into becoming an acts of service person, but also like making sure like I, make sure I keep promises to myself. Then I can expect that. So I know what it looks like coming from other people. So yeah, acts of service is my number one. Then there's a cheeky physical touch. I'm saying, keep it real. Cheeky physical touch, and then I do like gifts, quality time, but acts of service though covers everything. Let's be dead ass. Acts of service covers everything. I think personally.
It wouldn't cover gift giving, and it wouldn't cover quality time. Acts of service is people doing things without you having to ask because they know it benefits you and it makes your life easier.
Yeah, but like giving gifts without you asking, spending time with you without you asking. No. Agree to disagree. Really?
I don't think it comes under acts of service.
Fair enough. Ree, sorry, play a video.
I don't think I can find the video.
Okay.
But if I find it, I'll bring it back. But it basically was just sort of like, like acts of service, like quality time is because you didn't get the quality time that you needed with your parents. Physical touch. You weren't your parents, I'm trying to say this in a non-weird way. Your parents weren't affectionate towards you. Do you get me? So that's what you're missing out. Acts of service, you always were the one who had to depend on yourself. So that's why your love language is acts of service. Then quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation. Words of affirmation, you weren't told you were good enough. Or you were constantly picked on for your grades rather than your personality. Wow. And then what's the last one? Acts of service.
Quality time?
Quality time, we did that.
Gift giving?
Gift giving.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what gift giving is. But I think gift giving was, gift giving, you weren't given a lot. Like, so, like, you were the type of child that maybe woke up with no presents.
I didn't have a Christmas tree growing up still. But gift giving is not something I place on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But when you think about that, like, when you sort of deep it that way, it's what we're all lacking. But if you know what you're lacking, then you can work on it. But if you stay delusional, you're going to end up at a table for one.
Yeah.
Bro, that is deep.
It is deep. I think one way to kind of get out of that kind of cycle is, all I tried to do was go to God and try and get those things from my relationship with Jesus Christ. Then also give those things to myself first. Because, like, you can't expect stuff from people that you don't give yourself.
100%.
Or, like, you wouldn't know what to want from people if you don't give it to yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know, like, I want crunchy nuts coming home because I've gone to the shop and bought crunchy nuts myself. And I know how it feels to open the cupboard and see crunchy nuts. Just a small example.
No, you're dead right, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's, like, do you know what? I always sit here and I think, like, because, like, if you do the work yourself, like, it sort of seems, like, very plain and simple.
Yeah.
Like, how to go. But there's a lot of people that are stuck in that rut where they don't really know where it comes and, like, how to sort of, like, get out of that shell, as per se. And I definitely think, like, it's just taking one step at a time. Do you know what I mean? Like, getting to know yourself. I feel like a lot of people don't know each other.
They don't know themselves.
Like,
they're not self-aware.
No, yeah.
And can I tell you what makes you, sorry, I'm talking from but this is what, it's literally me, because I'm literally going through this journey right now, and I feel like I've come a long way. Asking yourself why. Why do you like him? Why do you want to buy that? Why do you feel this way? Why do you want this? Why do you feel like you need this? Why do you feel offended by this scenario? Just ask yourself why. It's not easy. It's quite, like, it's so hard, because, like, you ask yourself why, and it's because you're insecure. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's because like you want this attention, or it's because, you know, you feel like you don't need it, so you have to want it, or you feel like this will give you the right attention, and blah, blah, blah. Like and then you be like, okay, so, but why do you feel like he needs attention? And then you're digging in deep.
That's banging
deep, bro.
I love that.
You find shit about yourself that
scary.
You would be so flabbergasted.
But babe,
go on.
How much people really want to know? Like, how
They
much
don't
people
wanna
they know what
know.
it wants you to work? Because, you know what I mean? Sometimes you really do know, and you keep that door closed.
Lock it.
Literally. Throw in the key.
Literally.
But no, you're dead right with that,
Yeah.
to be honest. Like, I've actually never really, like, I definitely process things, and not, like, and I, like, just go over things in my head, but, like, asking why is so, it's such a simple way to explain.
When you can't afford therapy, actually, you gotta do the shit yourself.
Why? And be honest.
And be so honest with yourself.
Like,
yeah, man. Yeah, because I be lying to myself, man. I've been lying to myself for real. But yeah, you guys have to unlock that door and lock in. You know what I'm saying? What? Listen, if I was a rapper in another life.
You were. You really were. From your beat making to this.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, that's crazy.
I have some things on my
You have some
camera
things.
that I want
Do you know,
to
while
show you.
you're looking that up, I'll talk a little bit about All Together now.
Yeah, as well.
But
that part.
Jameson, that was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still tired. Guys, I did, what was it, 14,000 steps, I think? I was only there for 4 hours. I did
Skinny- you skinny
14,000
bitch.
steps
You
in
skinny.
4 hours. I
Yeah.
felt like it, Karen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Skinny
lie.
bitch. Yeah.
It
Giving
was
skinny.
sick. Seeing Natasha Bedingfield, like last week was mad stressful for me. So my mom ended up having to stay at mine unexpectedly, so I had to like balance taking care of like my family as well as going to this festival. So I didn't end up leaving Dublin until like 2:00, and I picked up my friend Inez, who came with me because it was in Waterford. If you didn't know, bloody hell, the drive was nice. So it actually wasn't a bad drive, thank God, because I have an automatic car. It was a 2-hour drive from my house. Yeah,
What?
and I did that back and forth every day, 2 hours up, 2 hours back.
Wow.
Got down there. It was in the middle of absolutely nowhere because there were certain times I didn't have like
Service.
There was no service.
Wow.
Like if we split up, if she called me, she could hear me, but I couldn't hear her on the phone. We had to
Oh
text,
my
and then we'd get the
goodness.
messages much later. So I ended up getting there for around like 4:30. Natasha Bedingfield was 5. So I was like, I'm making it that stage because like I need to hear it underwritten live.
Is that
She-
the
Standing at the front page before you,
wow.
opened up the dirty window.
I know who that was.
Oh my God, she was so good.
Really?
It was so good. Guys, I will insert a video, like the whole crowd. Like imagine she stopped singing and everyone was reciting the lyrics. It was so
Only you can let it.
Exactly.
Are we at a Natasha Bedingfield concert?
It was so good. And she has so many hits. She had the song Love Like This with Sean Kingston. She performed that. She also had that song that was in Easy A. I got a pocket for the sunshine. Yeah. It was so good.
I love that song.
And These Words, she had that one as well. And like, not me realizing, my babes dial that I brought with me, guys, if I ever have a plus one, just come with me to everything. This girl is
Damn.
great for
I didn't
content
make the
as
cut.
well. Girl, you're part of the podcast. You get the invite. She's my plus one. I didn't realize she was a Natasha Bedingfield fan.
Okay.
There were songs that no one else in the crowd knew. And
she was
she knew
shouting.
word for word.
She was like, this
To
is
the whole point, like all of us within that circle were looking at her, being like,
What
"Natasha, get her the mic." No one else knew it, and she knew it word for word. It was so good. That was definitely such a highlight, and it was something that I would have never thought I wanted to go see Natasha Bedingfield, but being there, she sounds the exact same. She was such a performer, and she dropped this little fact saying one of her first singles that she dropped ever went #1 in Ireland. It was the first place to go #1.
wow.
Yeah, so she was so happy to like come back and perform it. Guys, she ate. She absolutely ate. I'm so sad I missed Georgia Smith.
Oh.
Georgia was on the Friday. I couldn't go on the Friday, but Simone and Tenny were up at the front. They saw her and they thought she was great.
Yeah.
Simba, Amanda, Happiness all got to go backstage and they saw her. I don't know if they met her. I think there's rumors that Simba met her. I don't know. I don't know if he's just capping because Simba likes to play. But yeah, they were backstage. That was good. The following day, I got to see Abby Coulibaly and Monjola. That ate. They were so good. I have videos for them of so many people shouting out their lyrics word for word. And I was like, y'all have got some real fans in Ireland. She was so good.
Yeah. She got an
So
amazing
good. And
voice.
Manjola came on and rapped and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Did
It
they
was
sing
really good.
Where you at?
Yes.
That song
That's
is
why
banging.
I used that song as a little reel I made.
Yeah, it's actually an amazing song. I
Yeah,
like
it
that
was
song.
really, really good. They were so good. Jameson sponsored all the drinks all weekend, even though I was driving, so I couldn't drink. My friends drank. They had a little time. Thanks, Jameson. But it was so good, and it's like I've never been to a festival before.
You've never been to a festival?
I've never been to a festival.
Have
before.
you ever been to
Well,
a
in this
festival?
I went to
country?
Wireless.
I've never even been to
Okay,
Wireless.
I didn't really enjoy that.
Why
I
no,
don't like people
wireless
touching me, I
wireless
don't
is
know.
more close up. This one is so spread out. There's like 5-6 stages, like
Yeah,
even more.
Wireless has stages.
Wireless has stages
Yeah, that's
too.
different. I know
But
it
it's
has
like it's
there's
given
one
more
main one.
longitude. Say,
Yeah.
like, you know the way longitude can be very condensed, but it's like if you're looking at like All Together Now, Electric Picnic, Sea
those are
Sessions.
festivals.
They're camping festivals.
Yeah.
I think there's something so different about a camping festival to
Than a day one for
Yeah.
sure. Like I've never done a festival in Ireland. Like I've done Afro Nation and I've done like Napa Splash, like those sort of holiday ones, and they're fine because that's even when you're camped up, you're still on the beach. It's still warm.
and you can like sort of move back.
Yeah, this
and listen to
one,
the
there's
music.
so much space. Like even with Natasha Bedingfield, there was like I could have swung around in circles. There was no one touching
That's
me.
good.
There was so much space.
That's so good.
There was so much food. You wanted to spice that. They even had like Peking duck. Like there was so
They better have food,
much.
'cause
The
if it's in the middle of
ribs,
nowhere, like,
they
you know,
had
that's
two separate food stations. It was so good. I ended up bumping into the gang, so Amanda, Simba, Happiness, and they were lit. I didn't even know they were going. So when I bumped into them as well, I was like, "This is great. My people are here. There's free drinks. It's sun. It's vibes." It was an unreal festival, and we were looking at like our wristbands and. Naomi ended up coming up with me on the Sunday, and I'm pretty sure her wristband was like number 21,000 something. I think there's about 30,000 people at that
100%.
festival.
It's like I'd say
It's
Electric
huge.
Picnic is the first, and then All Together Now is the second. It's very big.
Huge. How people were camping, I don't know, because that's the ghetto. But they had showers with hot water. Apparently, has a queue for about an hour.
Girls, I think next year we should go and
Yeah, I think we should camp. We'll do glamping, babe.
Glam.
Yeah,
We'll glam.
And then what did you think that was gonna make me want to do it more?
We'll go glamping.
It looked, because even Happiness has a list that she's going to send me of all the things. Did you not see how she slayed? That girl's face was impeccable considering she slept in a tent.
Yeah, we'll do it.
It's
It's actually no questions.
I'll be
Majority
down.
rules.
Yeah, you have to come. You have to come. We'll get some really great power banks as well. So if you want a little like heating pad, oh yeah, because she doesn't handle cold well at all. Actually, like we might have to leave her off because we'll have to hear her complain the whole time she's freezing.
I'll just be so upset.
We're gonna get your fluffy socks.
The glamping was so nice.
So I don't bath.
No, there's showers. There's actually
Public
showers.
showers.
Yeah. Girl, you've never used a public shower before.
Nuh-uh.
Like, bro. Like a shower that like,
Oh, in the swimming pool, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
it's
public
like that.
shower.
I don't really bath in it. I just shower off and I go to my house.
No,
and
but
bath.
make sure you bath and like just wear slippers.
Yeah.
And like I
Sliders.
used the glamping toilet. I literally held my pee for the whole of the first day until we got into the glamping toilets, and they were actually very clean. Very clean. There was so much toilet. I don't know if it's because it was glamping, it was a little bit more bougier. But like
Definitely.
yeah. It was pretty good. Man, I had a great time.
We have
altogether now, I'm not
300.
gonna lie.
We have
Yeah.
350 days. It's okay. We can.
You got time to be like, alright, you hear that, Jameson? I'll be back next year.
Yeah. I'll be right behind you.
It was great,
It's even making me tired thinking about glamping.
bro.
I don't know. I just don't like outside. I just don't like it.
I feel like if the weather was even better, it would have even been way fun. Like kids were at this. And it was so cute to see parents with their kids. So if you had a family ticket, you can bring a kid in for free up to 12 years old. Yeah. Yeah, Reed, let's do it, baby.
worries.
Even if she doesn't want, I'm in.
Let's
Right?
go.
Yeah, like they can have my tickets still. Like, well, yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for going. By the way,
You're welcome.
Thank
It
you,
was
yeah.
good.
yeah. Thanks. She took one for the team.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
ended up having a great time.
That's so good. But yeah, you can only choose one.
Oh,
Richest person in the world, most attractive person in the world, healthiest person in the world, most intelligent person in the world. Choose one. I'm trying to remember what I picked. I think I know what I picked. I know what I picked.
I know what I pick as well.
You ready? Let's say it all together. 1, 2, 3.
Healthiest.
What did you say?
Intelligent.
Okay.
No, I said
Who's the
healthiest.
Healthiest.
What did you say?
Healthiest. Like health.
Health.
Like
Healthy.
to be.
Yeah, to
me.
be the healthiest person in the
Oh,
world.
me.
No, everyone.
Oh,
What would you pick out of the 4?
like for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably intelligent as well.
Yeah. Why'd you pick intelligent?
It's just good to have knowledge.
True.
Actual knowledge.
I was about to catch it. She knew I was about to catch it.
Sorry for the rumbling, guys.
Nah, why did I pick healthy? I had a good reason why I picked healthiest, but it flew up my brain. But I just think, okay, so basically being the richest person in the world, I don't know, like, I just feel like money brings a lot of problems. Being the most attractive person in the world, that has its own problems
Yeah.
as well. Healthiest is like the one there that doesn't sound like it would bring as much problems as the rest would. Knowledge, I feel like knowledge would be second as well.
Yeah. But if you're intelligent You should be able to look after your health.
True.
Because
That's
you're
a 2 for 1,
intelligent.
2 for 1 deal.
Mine's a little bit more sentimental because of the week I just had. So, long story short, someone very close to my family just passed away, and she had cancer for 10 years. So health is something that I know I've learned from her is the importance, because she said something to me not too long ago where she said the one thing she wishes so much in this life, because her mom died when she was young. So she wishes that she could be around longer for her kids. And her health is the one thing that failed her. It wasn't how smart she was, because she went to school, she had the books. It wasn't the money, because the money couldn't heal her. The attractiveness didn't work, because one thing cancer will do is suck the life out of you. The looks didn't matter anymore. It was her health. Now she has 4 little girls left behind that she wishes she could give everything up for. So health is definitely...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
might change mine to health.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think health is wealth, to be fair.
Health is your wealth. Yeah, for sure.
Cool. I have another. This is part 2. You can only pick 2. A, never get sick again. B, find the love of your life. C, free food for the rest of your life. D, 2 million in cash. E, free flights for the rest of your life. Mind you, I haven't done this before, so I'm even just like, I read it again. So it's tough, innit? You can only pick 2. Never get sick again. Find the love of your life. Free food for the rest of your life. 2 million in cash. Free flights for the rest of your life. Like, that's it. That's literally it. I'm trying to think.
Or
It's,
That one's hard.
obviously never get sick again.
yeah.
I think will just be the one.
That's the
me.
ultimate one, but it's
Yeah.
like, if it depends on what level of sickness. Like this, because
I think sick and all around, like all around sickness. We'll just
No,
put
yeah.
everything
Sickness, definitely.
Under, yeah.
sickness, yeah.
And then obviously cool. Find the love of your life. Free food. 2 million in cash. Free flights for the rest of your life.
Flights.
You think?
I think I do flights, yeah.
You could actually go anywhere.
Do you get? And you know what? That's sometimes the most expensive part.
No, the accommodation can be mad too.
No, when you don't. When
But
the
if you
flights
go
are free.
off-peak,
Flights are free.
that's
You
true.
get-
Accommodation is much cheaper than.
So you can
Free
even
food
go.
though.
Do you know my big back behavior was thinking of that? I'm not gonna lie. When I heard free food, I was like, oh my god, never have to cook anything ever
Literally.
again.
Big back.
What?
Trying to think. Find the love of your life. I just. What, y'all didn't say anything about that one.
I was expecting Ree.
Yeah.
Well, she's found the love of her
I think
life.
she's found the love of her life, so that's why she
It don't count.
2 million in cash. You know, I could do a lot with cash now. Now that I have some money
figures.
literacy, you know what I mean? I feel like I could, spread that money nicely. You know what I mean? I can buy a couple
The thing
homes.
with
quick.
2 million, I don't know. I just look at money weird now.
Why?
Just because I see a lot of celebrities who have millions that fucking blow it.
But we wouldn't blow it though. We have
But
knowledge.
when you think you wouldn't, because when you live that lifestyle, it's very quick to fall out of that lifestyle.
No, 2 million cash and you invest it in the right thing.
But you know, is it like?
Right now, I
there's-
wouldn't know what to invest it with.
I got you.
But isn't like
know what it
NBA
is.
players like 2 years after they leave the NBA usually go broke? They usually like have to file for bankruptcy.
Even a lot of musicians, bro.
Do you get? Because
they're
they
abandoned
don't.
mansions.
Yeah, but like, see, they're not us. They're not like us.
But it's like I've been reading this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it basically says that like once your money rises, your life rises, and that's like a big mistake that people make because like let's say like you're usually used to getting like living on €100 a week, you know how to survive with €100 a week. That then changes to €500 a week. Oh, I'm gonna buy the actual on brand cereal. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I might upgrade my car.
Yeah.
And then it just
Upgrade
creeps
your
up.
apartment, your
Do you
house.
get?
I think as well, fair enough. More money doesn't change your life or change who you are. So if you fix who you are before, it changes. No, it doesn't change you. You're gonna be the same person with money. I feel like you have to change your mindset.
Money really, really changes you, because I even think of it now from when
Do you think money would change you?
Money 100% change it. It changes your mentality. Because even now, I'll use myself as an example. When I first finished college, all glory be to God, I went straight into a professional job. That professional job was paying me, I think when I first started, 20 grand a year. I'm not on 20 grand a year. The difference in where I live when I was earning 20 grand a year was a little tiny room that was paying €500 a month. My rent now is 1,150. See the difference? And that's just houses. It didn't change because I'm still not an elaborate spender on like designers and things like that. I think the most expensive designer that I've ever bought, those glasses. And you influenced that. Yeah, you influenced that. Like I genuinely I wouldn't
I just
spend
feel like
money
you
on
need to
designers
spend
like
on
that.
yourself because
I
you
don't
work so hard.
There's nothing wrong with spending money, but
Yeah.
just even little things like that. Look at the car I was driving when I was earning 20 grand.
Yeah.
It was an '06 Toyota Aygo. I'm driving a 2020.
I
Do you
get where you're
get-
coming from.
So you go up,
The money changes you.
and
I don't know.
the
like,
thing
it
is,
does change. It changes your lifestyle, yes, but like who you are at the core wouldn't change.
I think it does because all of a
depends.
sudden you start being able to afford the things that you wanted. And it's like,
It's not a bad thing.
it's not a bad thing, but if you don't know how to manage
It's
money
discipline.
like that, it's crazy. And a lot of
Financial
people lose that discipline when the money's there because
Yeah.
you always think, oh, I can make it back.
I can make it
Oh, it's
back.
fine. Yeah, it'll be.
That's
I'm only spending a little, but you keep spending that tiny little. That's why I said that day in that TikTok, 7 figures is not that much.
yeah. You think about
For
like,
the mentality.
do you get
Yeah.
like 2 million? It is a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it can go very quickly.
For a
Like,
broke person's mentality, it's not that much
Yeah.
money.
yeah, you can, but you could, like, you can't live off 2 million for the rest of your life.
Oh no, like 2 million, but in my current state.
You can live.
No, like as in like I still have my job. I won't quit my job or anything like that. Like I feel like obviously, let's say for example, this 2 million, give it to me in like maybe a year's time because I'm actually trying to unlearn a lot of money habits I developed. So I'm saying I'm trying to learn how to like, you know, just live below my means, not above it. Like just handle money a bit
Yeah.
better. That's why I'm optimistic to if someone could give me 2 million, like I feel like I could do a lot with it.
Do you know what? Like the way I handle money is I just act like I'm broke.
Yeah.
Do you know
That's
what I mean?
the easiest way.
And it's like it actually helps in so many different ways sometimes because it's when you actually need it, it's there. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm all right at saving. Like I definitely always could be better.
Yeah.
But like I have this mindset with money, and it's actually really helped me recently. Like stop worrying about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I know that sounds really pretentious to some people because some people do have like financial problems, and I think yes. Like I'm not saying I've never had financial problems. I do, but I don't put that stressor on myself. Do you get me? Because once you start stressing about money, it's like it takes over your whole whole being.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever you can get yourself out of it if you sort of think efficiently. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might mean cutting back on your weekly
sacrifices.
spend. Do you know what I mean? But it's like once you start stressing, it just goes into a vicious circle.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say, I know someone who won the lotto
Okay.
and they lost it all, gambled it all away. They made 3 million.
Damn.
I know someone who won the lotto as well, but they just stayed working as a security guard in uni. Just had a normal job, but all their kids now have great jobs, mortgages. Like he came from nothing, but he was always so hardworking. So yeah, he just kept doing what he was doing. But
Yeah, I feel one thing I've also noticed is that if you don't work hard for the money, you don't value it. Also, I was also gonna say that, yeah, basically, if you don't work hard enough, if you don't work hard for the money, it's easy to just spend it because you don't know the value of working for it. Like when it comes to this kind of money, I feel like I'd want to use it to make it work for me. That's why I don't mind. But obviously, that's not my. That's why I'm going. I don't think I'm gonna pick that though. I don't think I'd pick 2 million cash. It's either between. So obviously, never get sick. Free flights or free food.
Flights and
Because imagine not having to
Sickness.
spend money on food ever in your life.
see the free flights.
I'm not gonna lie, it's for me, it's like the flights or the love of your life. One of the two. Because if you find me the love of your life, you're making me not do it, which is great.
But is the flights only for you?
Yeah, only for you. Fly out by yourself, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I might take that back then.
Yeah.
Like give us free flights that everybody could be on.
The 2 million in cash, it doesn't really sound too bad now. Does it?
Yeah, it's not the worst.
2 million in cash is great
Doesn't
if you
sound
know
too
what
bad
to
now.
spend it on to invest it
Yeah.
in it to be better.
And I know, listen, give me a I know what to do with it.
I know what
I
to
know
do.
Because I was
exactly
like,
what to
even
do.
giving it to like a financial advisor scares me because I've heard so many horror stories
Horror
of people
stories.
like giving the money to their friends who are financial advisors and their friends like run off with it. Or yeah, there was this lady in Real Housewives of Potomac and her name's Robin Dixon. So her and her husband hired their friend as their financial advisor, and he stole all their money, wasn't paying their taxes, and when they got caught by, is it the IRS?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they got caught by the IRS, he ended up committing suicide. Yeah. Yeah, I'll
That's
bleep
very
that
sad.
out. Yeah.
See, money changes you.
Money changed him, and then
Don't change culture.
they were still left paying
Yeah.
the tax. They still had to pay their taxes. It was really sad for them because they also lost someone they
friend.
knew.
Yeah.
As well as then all of a sudden being in debt, having to downsize on their house. And they had 2 kids as well.
Yeah.
So it ended up really affecting them really, really badly.
If I do get a lot of money, no one would know.
Yeah,
not
just
even my
keep it
mother.
moving.
But if you win the lotto,
You don't. Nobody has to know.
can they
You
not
can
still
keep it
find
so
out?
quiet. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing I do though is I quit my job. If I won the lotto, I would.
I won't quit my job.
I quit my job straight up.
You know, yeah. If I won
Straight
the
up.
lotto, right? What
Hi
I'd
guys,
do
if you're
is
watching, sorry.
I'd be like, wow, I'd leave it there for a week. Let me just
No, I'd get it.
breathe. I just
I'd
need
get.
to keep it there.
I'd get a job that I like. It doesn't matter. Like I get a job that I'd actually like. Does that make sense? Like and
Because
just
what
be-
I thought, I was like, if I was to win 2 million, I think what I do is quit my job, invest a lot of time into the podcast because I love this. I love the
Straight
editing.
down.
I love it. But then I was like, one of my friends also had this thing where, have you not seen this thing they're doing with Airbnbs now? So you rent a place off Airbnb for a long set time. So we say like 6 months to a year, maybe even 2 years. You do up the Airbnb. So like you fix it, make it look pretty, all that stuff, and then you start renting it out.
subletting.
Subletting.
You can't sublet in Ireland.
You can't do that in Ireland.
It's illegal.
A lot of people are making
In the
bank
UK,
off of
they're
it in
doing that.
America and the UK.
Yeah,
They're
subletting.
making serious bank.
Yeah, no, they don't. You can't sublet in Ireland. It's really annoying. But in the UK, you can do it because they have lesser, like they have subletting laws. But most places here, like that's why it's so terrible. That's why people are buying properties to rent because you can't sublet.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And that's why like all these new builds, like if you buy a new build house, you can't rent it out for 10 years. Like or 7 years or something like that because they're trying to stop people mass
subletting.
buying
Mass buying.
and then renting out. But if they actually just allow people to sublet, well, actually, no, sorry, I take that back as well because Airbnb is the problem with rental prices as well. Because think about it, if you have an Airbnb, you can charge like 200-300 euros like for 1 to 2 days.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Whereas rent, it's like a certain amount a month.
A lot of people, a lot
Some
of people
people
who
are
have
Airbnb.
homes just Airbnb it out, especially
Yeah.
like if you're in cities, it makes more money. And see, that's one of the things that scares me about rental property, and that's why I didn't mention getting rental property because I know that one of the problems in Ireland is renting houses. And like from the stuff that my parents had to go through when we rented our house to people, we rented our house to these people and they basically stopped paying the rent for like 8-9 months. So my parents had to start paying the mortgage and they weren't allowed to leave
Yeah.
because they had kids under 18, so we couldn't kick them out.
And tenants have like a lot of
Yeah,
rights
and
in
every
Ireland.
single time we were handing them eviction letters, they wouldn't open the door, they wouldn't accept them, they'd say they never got them.
Yeah.
So we literally physically couldn't get them out of our house.
Yeah.
They destroyed our home. Completely destroyed it. Like when we eventually got them out, my mom and dad's bathroom, the water damage to the floors was so bad that they couldn't step on it. We were told not to step in the bathroom because we were afraid the ceiling would cave in.
Do you get?
It was so bad. There was another tenants that were in there one time where apparently the water tank was leaking in the attic. We don't know how they never noticed the whole roof caved in. Luckily, there was
definitely
no
did.
one in the bedroom when it happened, so my parents had to redo the roof.
You're crazy, isn't it?
So it's like I've never, ever since the shit my parents have gone through, I've never wanted to rent houses, bro. I never want to be a landlord.
Yeah.
Someone else can do it for me. I do
Yeah.
not want to have to deal with that because once the trouble comes, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Crazy. But yeah.
Right.
Going to Roz's
My
podcast
stories.
folder.
So guys, I just be scrolling the internet because y'all
Wait, for the stories, will we do dilemma first?
Yeah.
do the dilemma, the sentence first. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
The real one.
Okay, perfect. Right, so my boyfriend and I are about to break up, or let me just say we've had a fallout because I posted a guy out of anger with a catching caption. My reasons was because he snubbed my chat for more than 3 days. Later, he posted a picture of himself, which was fine. But I started thinking about what was happening in his VMs or comments. So I posted a guy, and he came into my DM saying, "Are we good together?" So So with that, I deleted the pics and I called him. Surprisingly, he picked up and he answered my calls because he doesn't usually do that. So then I apologized, telling him the reason I did that was because he refused to reply to me, and then he even refused to accept my apology. He wants out and he wants us to break up. I've begged him for the past 2 days and he still refuses. I decided to give him space and it's almost been 3 weeks and he hasn't even chatted to me to check up on me to see if I'm okay. But he has been posting on social media. From the very beginning, I have been doubting his love though. I was busy painting the red flags ring because of how he treats me, and this really hits different this time around. Should I let him go? Did I really do something out of anger? Was his breakup reason good enough to end things? So many questions and answers. I need help. Please help me out. And this is not the first time he's been ignoring me. He does it most times and replying anytime he feels like.
Listen, what you're gonna do is, you're gonna pretend he doesn't exist, because they always come back. They always spin the block. Pretend he doesn't exist, and when he comes back, you block him. You move on. He's not worth your time.
Post yourself with another man.
Yeah, or you could take it roses.
She already posted. That's why that got.
Yeah, that's why he messaged, because his blood was boiling from it. Piss him off, and don't respond back to him.
Don't respond.
He's an asshole.
Not so.
Yeah, I just think.
Yeah.
I think you just need to just really think about the way he's acting and see if that's what you want in your life.
Yeah.
Like if he's not replying, back to what you said, Demi, actually really fitting for this episode as well. Like, why do you want your boyfriend to act like that?
Would you want your son to act like that, or would you want the father of your children to be this man?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. And it's been 3 weeks. Like, give it another 2 and you'll be over
Anybody who can go long, if your person can go longer than 24 hours without you, babe, they're not your person.
Right.
Like, you deserve so much better.
Literally.
Like, hell no.
At least you can't go 24 hours without texting Roz. Like,
that's true.
At least she die.
Can't get rid of her. Babe, no, you deserve so much better. And you shouldn't ever have to beg for anyone to treat you right. Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah,
absolute asshole.
I feel like some guys like to bring women bring them down to their level. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I think he's purposely trying to ruin her self-esteem.
Like,
how are you sending someone a message to just ignore them?
Right.
Like, she's sending messages, he's ignoring. Then the minute she posts something up on her page, she knew what would get his attention.
Yeah.
That's why you did it.
Fly, girl.
You knew how to get his attention, and then what happened? He continued back when he realized it wasn't for real. Yeah. Baby girl, what you need to do is find another man.
Stand on business.
Stand for real. And he's ass alone.
Stand on business.
He deserves to be alone. He deserves to be with nobody.
Stand on business, man.
I saw this theory, and it's called the frozen pizza theory. I can't remember who posted it, but I'll try to get the name, right? But they're basically saying, don't let a man treat you like a frozen pizza, right? Because you know the way when you go to your freezer, like there's always there's a pizza there. Do you get me? You can take it out, you can put it in. You can even take it out for 5 minutes. You can put it back in. Nothing's gonna happen to it. Do you know what I mean? So don't let a man treat you like a frozen pizza.
You only go to a frozen pizza when you have nothing else in your fridge to eat.
Or you don't know what's going on. But when you know what to eat, you know where you're going.
Yeah.
Exactly.
5-star restaurant.
Yeah.
Starter, main, dessert.
Exactly.
Entree.
Let's go.
You're the whole last meal, baby.
You get.
Yeah. Big purr.
Okay, guys. We're diving into my little podcast with folder.
Let's go. I'm excited.
Right. So I've got a couple of funny stories.
Couple.
Okay, this one is a little bit long, but it had me shook.
Right.
So here's the story. I got married in 2019 and I've been trying to conceive. It's been a tough journey for me. In January 2023, my husband and I suggested I go for one surgery, which I did go for. And after that, he suggested we needed a housemaid. So this is set in like Nigeria. So they have house help.
Oh, okay.
That's what they call it. So they'll have people who come in and help them. So it's definitely Nigerian. We decided to tell my mother-in-law so she could help us look for a girl from the village. My mother-in-law brought a 17-year-old girl the first day. No. She was brought in. I never liked her. because she looked like somebody who was bought already. Okay, I don't know what that meant. My problem started as soon as she stepped in. Since she came, my husband stopped all out of town trips, and he makes sure that he comes home on the same day, which was very unlike him. Previously, my husband didn't come home in a month. I asked him how come he no longer travels for work. He said there is a change in the work plan. My husband started shopping for both me and the girl.
What?
My problem is not the clothes he buys for her, but the underwear. I started complaining bitterly and let him know that she's old enough to get her own underwear.
Why the hell are you allowing that, Roz? Not you, but like, what? Why are you getting someone to have their own underwear? Like, why are you buying another female underwear?
She's 17.
That's the second. Buy your own underwear. Do you know what I mean? First of all, just go on. Actually, on.
I started suspecting my husband had started sleeping with her. She came back from school one day and I asked her if my husband had ever touched her. She said no, that she's never been touched by any man, and that that she can call a doctor to confirm. That statement made me unsettled. Then what's going on? I told my husband that I want the girl back from where she came from, like send her back. And my husband said he would never allow that. And if I'm not comfortable with her being around, that I need to leave the house. I asked him how he could say that. Someone. 2 days later, I went through my husband's phone and I saw a text from his mom, which says, make sure your childless wife doesn't chase your only child away. She's unable to give you a child. Don't let her ruin the chances you have of bonding with your daughter. Give her the best and make sure you don't tell your wife about it, or else she could harm you. You can as well end the marriage and focus on your daughter. I've been in darkness thinking I was happily married. Why did my husband hide his child from me? This is too much for me. My marriage is about to crumble. What should I do?
Why are you buying your daughter underwear? That's the first question. Now I need to know what underwear he was buying her. Like, why? Like,
well, she said she didn't have a problem with it. It was just the fact that it was underwear. So I'm assuming that it's probably not sexy underwear. Like, it's probably just normal.
I'm glad. But 17-year-old.
I knew y'all weren't going to see that twist come in.
What I don't like is, the whole mentality around, if your woman is unable to have a child, it gives you you think it gives you the right to go sleep with the house help or neglect the wife.
No, baby, you're not getting it.
No, I know the daughter is his daughter, but you see how the mother.
The mother-in-law.
Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of women go through this a lot.
Yeah.
Where they are treated like rubbish because they're unable to have children, which is most likely not their fault. 100%. If they wanted to have kids, they would have kids.
She's been trying, like.
That's what pisses me off, to be fair.
No, it's just for me. It's the fact he had a whole 17-year-old child.
And he moved her in.
And didn't tell his wife he had a child.
To be honest, I'd actually be happier.
And then lied that the child was a maid.
I'd be happier. I'd actually be happier. Because,
At least you know it's the child, not new woman.
Yeah, because you imagine, that's your husband's, like, okay, first of all, it would never happen to you, but your husband has a wife, is bringing a new girl in, you're saying, I don't like her, get her out, and he goes, no. What are we doing? Because that's actually...
I'm rocking out.
I'm rocking out. No. Because girls deep that for a second. Like, your husband goes, nah, she's not going. You can go, though. Like, that's so cheeky.
Yo, why?
Cheeky. Could you imagine?
That's why they say, that, like, having a man's child is, like, holds more weight compared to being his wife, having his last name. Yeah. Because look how he treated the wife and look how he's treating the daughter.
Yeah. But you know what?
Stop going on trips.
That mother-in-law as well. Wild.
Like, imagine, no.
Guys, mother-in-laws.
I don't think I can marry someone if their mom didn't like me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's
a no for me.
It's long, bruv.
It's a big no for me.
It's long. She will call you fat every time she sees you, man.
Bro.
She'll call you obese.
That is so funny.
Literally.
No. Okay. So, I found 3 Nigerian stories off the Omowumi page. Okay. Because she gives the best Nigerian stories. Okay. So we've got...
Read 2.
We've got Dami 26.
Dami 26.
We've got Lanre 34.
Lanre.
And we've got Abimbola 28.
Okay, Ree, you pick one.
The first one.
Dami, 26. We met online and became friends.
Fab.
We decided to meet a week later as she lived nearby. The moment I saw her, I realized I've never seen her full picture before. She had the curviest figure 8 ever, making me question if I was fit enough to be seen outside with such a beauty. I was already rethinking my life, wondering if I'd be able to date someone like her with my pop belly. As we entered the restaurant, all eyes were on her. Before the end of the date, 4 guys approached her for her contact details, despite my presence. She snubbed them, though. She didn't talk to them. I blocked her when I got home because even my ex, who showed me Pepe, was not as cute as this babe. So he basically just ended it and blocked her because she was too good looking.
At least he's staying within his means.
Yeah.
Blocking was quite crazy, but I understand it.
He literally goes, my ex showed me Shiggy, not to talk of a cute damsel. He was terrified that she was going to mess him up. That's what it was. He just could not believe that someone that pretty could ever date someone like that without hurting them.
He's insecure with sense.
Yeah, insecure with
That's
sense,
what it
literally. Insecure sense is crazy. But you know what, yeah, like beautiful girls don't have good PR.
No. I think
Like,
people are always expecting you to be
The
bad.
worst. They when you're a beautiful girl, they expect you to be stupid, wicked. They expect you to be like senseless. They expect you to they just expect the worst from you. They never expect the best, but they expect the best from girls who aren't. Who, to be honest, I don't think those women exist. I feel like all women are beautiful in their own way. But like, yeah, they just beautiful girls have bad PR. Literally deep it.
Sucks to be pretty.
Yeah, literally. And there's Lanre and Abimbola. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? Because look at you, the way you're laughing. Which one do you want? Lanre, yeah. Abimbola, which one? Rouse, which one?
I think they're both funny.
Okay, go with Lanre. Go with Lanre.
Lamre 34. We've been talking for 3 months. I was absolutely in love, and I thought she felt the same way. Although she didn't say yes yet, I made sure I was performing my boyfriend duties. I bought her an iPhone, clothes, wigs, bags, and shoes, and gave her money constantly. We went on a date a couple of times too. We were talking one night, and she said she can't wait to meet the man of her dreams. Omo, my head went blue. I started sweating. I asked, why is this dream man not me? And she said, I don't even pity her and her unborn children. I then asked her to elaborate, and she said, I'm 5'2". Do you expect me to be with a man that's 5'4"? Make we the born dwarves. Point of correction. I'm not 5'4". I'm 5'5". And I'm still growing. She said I should ask myself if it's normal for a man to be 5'5" at 34. I really wish we got to have research before we scattered everything, because she didn't know is that my tallness lies in between my legs. The D alone is enough to make her stay forever. Her loss. Really sad. I think, but that's, for me, it was the fact that he was saying I'm 5'5" and still growing at the age of 34. Guy,
people can grow.
it's okay. There's nothing wrong with him being 5'5". He just was dating the wrong girl.
But she's 5'2". Like,
Yeah,
what's
like,
wrong with
she's
her?
just- I'm not gonna lie.
Women under
She was a
5'5"
little witch.
should really calm down and leave the tall guys for the girls who are
And
5,
realistically,
6
Says
plus.
it.
5'5". I
Says
think
it.
5'5" in
5'3".
Nigeria is actually not. 5'5" in Nigeria is actually not that short. Like, Nigerian men aren't even that tall.
Yeah, I know a couple.
Like, of course you're gonna have a couple, but like, I
Yeah.
think
Most.
most of them are not that tall.
There's a couple.
Like 5'5". I was like,
I don't know.
chill.
I don't know too many short
The
Nigerian
fact
men.
that like, but
Oh, I know
there's a lot.
a couple.
You and this your
There's a
couple.
couple short Nigerian men. Now I realize. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when you
Yeah.
look at our parents' age and look at like their friends, they're not that tall.
But when you get older, you do shrink.
No, but even when I was younger, like I outgrew a lot of my dad's friends.
I'm the smallest in my family. The shortest.
It's okay, you're a girl, babe. You're petite. It's cute.
It's cutie. But yeah. Well, we have space for one more. Just read the
Wait,
last
say
one.
Abimbola.
And then we can round it up.
Abimbola 28. I had known her for just a month, and about 9 people died in her family. Her dad, aunt, grandmother, and so on.
Oh.
It got to a point where I almost asked if they had an expiry date in their family because it was back to back. Do you all intend to die in 2023? I asked. Imagine being in a talking stage with someone and the only event she invites you to are funerals. It was like an epidemic within her family. It was the day I dreamt that ghosts were chasing me. I finally blocked her everywhere. Who knew if she was a ghost too? I'm currently on a mission to find money and be living soft life. I don't want to die.
Have you never heard
That's crazy.
like death comes in threes?
No. God forbid.
I hope
Like
not.
bad luck. Like you ever heard the thing bad luck always happens in
I know
threes?
2 people who died in the past week. I don't want a third.
There's probably gonna be a third. You'll find out.
Damn.
Have you never heard it?
No.
This
I
is
know
like
bad
an
luck
Irish
comes
thing.
in threes.
I
Bad luck
I
comes
heard
in
like I just hear like, you know, three's a crowd and third luck's the
No,
charm.
I've heard bad luck comes in threes.
Yeah. So usually like it's 3. That's what I always say. Like
I
if
thought
I've heard it,
three is a magic number.
yeah, it's bad luck. It's a bad luck logic number.
No,
I like the way this is literally angel devil on my shoulder. And she's coming up with all the good things of threes, and you're like, no,
No.
like tree sounds.
Well,
no, not for me.
Like, there's so many things that comes in the three. Starter, main course,
Start a main course
and dessert.
3-course meal.
yeah, but then you can have a little
You can have a 5-course meal
Yeah.
too.
tasting menu.
Fair enough. Okay, 5. What other things come in threes? Tricycle.
It's one of
The
those.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Oh,
Yeah, that is
okay.
good.
I think I win
The
there.
trilogy.
Don't know. That's it.
Yeah, I think you
You
won,
won
on that
there.
one.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Got
We
done.
can't talk about death after that.
Ex-
Yeah.
Dead ass.
You win.
Yeah, big purr. Yeah. Jesus 1, devil 0. Yeah, man. Any last words, guys? No, not last words. Goodness me.
Oh, no last words here. No last
Please, I was like,
words,
we
no
just said
last
death
words.
comes in trees, and all 3 of us. Oh, we're another great 3.
Yeah.
We are three, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The trio.
Big purr.
The trio.
I can't
Yeah.
believe we didn't think of that first. This is how you know we're tired. My body's tired.
Yeah.
No, it's been real, guys.
been good,
Make
guys.
sure you guys are like watching it.
10 subscribers
Yeah.
from 1K.
Do you get?
Yeah,
Make it go up and up and up.
1001.
Do you
Yeah.
get?
Big purr.
Guys, we want to see you in the comments.
Yeah.
we're
I'm trying to
100 followers
I
away
wanna-
from 50K on TikTok.
Do you get?
We just hit 26 on Insta.
Do you get?
Yeah, I want, like Reese said, I want to see you guys in TikTok. I want to start, the comments. I want to read the comments
Yeah.
out.
We need
You know what I'm
to.
saying?
We want to have like no, that's so weird. Maybe let
What?
me just go. I was gonna say, let's call it our gisters.
Just there's,
Oh my God,
Gisters is cool.
yes. I like
Gisters.
Gisters.
yeah.
You know what? Maybe a little
Gisters.
sneaky giveaway will be coming soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you comment,
Yeah.
Or give us ideas on what we should gift. Because I know
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want?
you never know. Asking
actually
y'all
put up
should
on the
listen.
story.
Demi has 2 million coming.
Amen. Listen, I put up in the chat on the GG store. I was like, what brands would you guys like discounts from? Someone said Dior.
I love that too. I'd absolutely love
Designers
that.
don't give discounts. Only if you get them in Turkey.
Yeah, I have my nadas and they're great.
Literally. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and tune in next week for your weekly
Weekly
subscription.
subscription to the gym.